Let's talk about it.
What's up, y'all? It's KP and Roni, and we're back with episode 23. We're going to call this one At What Cost. We have a special guest today. We have Mr. Riq Fisher. We are calling this episode At What Cost because he recently dropped a album, and that is the name of the album. And so, the first question I want to ask you straight out the gate: what does At What Cost mean to you?
Uh, to me, it's really just kind of like self-realization, realizing like where you got in life, where you is now, all of the things that you might have wanted to be, everything you might have figured out about yourself, but it's like, what did it really cost you to get here? Like, what did it cost you to finally look in the mirror and like what you see? So, just all them thoughts, putting all that together, thinking about the journey that it took to get the 28-year-old Riq Fisher, and that's pretty much where it came from. Yeah.
Okay. So, I want to do something a little bit different this time.
Talk to me.
We've never done this before.
All right.
Okay, so this
Trying
is
new
a
on
child
me.
exclusive. I want to listen to a couple of tracks, even if it's just a snippet, because I know that y'all be watching, but I really want y'all to hear this. Okay, so go ahead, Ron. You can let them know which track it is.
This is track one.
Oh,
What is
okay.
it called?
Guys, just gonna have to understand.
They back me down, they tied my hands. I'm far from perfect, just a man. So guys just gonna have to understand. Cause all's fair, love, and war. I can't fight fair anymore. It feels like it's my life or yours. God needs an angel, I'm sending him some more. Hope you understand. God can
That's you.
That's him.
Oh, you saying too, God?
Okay, so sis.
Little bit,
So since he brought that up, when did you start to incorporate singing in your music?
Um, it was something that I had tried to do when I was like in my teens. It was trash. It was all terrible. Uh, it's this gonna sound up. It won't until I was locked up in Norfolk City Jail on the radios. So I'm singing like every day. Like be like, turn the radio on, and we just sitting in the pod and just singing everything they can think of. And that was when I actually started to like practice working on my voice like that. So from there, in that point, I had to figure out like how to actually incorporate the singing with the rapping without it coming off a little cheesy. You get what I'm saying? So just working at it, trying to figure that out. I had a homeboy, Lil Joe, who also rap and sang, and he was kind of like gave me the blueprint on how to put it all together. So that's pretty much how that came to be.
So you just started more so singing with it versus like back in the day.
I mean, back in the day, like I used to sing in the choir. I was church boy growing up.
But you ain't never thought it in music.
Nah, not for real.
Okay,
For
okay.
real.
Nah, it sound decent. I was in love.
Speaking of church, how did church influence your music?
uh, a lot actually. Like
Because I can hear it all throughout it.
when you grow up in church, mom in the choir, she church every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Mom, can we stay home?
No, ain't none of that. You feel me? So, you going to church, listening to 95.7 on the way there. Or y'all remember the old gospel station 94.1?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Mhm.
That's high, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to be around people your age, man. But yeah, like that's all we listen to in the car. So um that's just naturally like it naturally influences you when you grow up around it, and I still to this day I feel like gospel music is the best genre of music in terms of the voices, instrumentation, just the impact that make you feel something. I mean, you ain't even got to be religious to appreciate a good gospel song. So
Ain't nothing like some praise and worship.
you feel me? I mean, it's a vibe. I don't feel like you should say that about gospel. It's a vibe.
You should. It is a
It's a
vibe.
vibe.
It's a vibe.
Nah, fire, man. I love gospel.
Okay. So you mentioned that you were in the local city jail.
Mhm.
Um, did going to jail influence your music in any type of way aside from like you incorporating the singing?
Mhm. No, for sure. I feel like music is at its deepest point. It's just a conversation, bro. It's all just talking. So, with that being said, I mean, for one, definitely gave me more to talk about, and it gave me other experiences to pull from, even if they not mine. Like, I may not have went through what you went through, but we both in here together. This same struggle for real. Like I'm struggling the way you struggling. I'm trying to get on the phone to get my peoples to send me some money the same way you is. So ain't nothing you seeing that I'm not seeing. So with that being said, it's super easy to just, put yourself in somebody's shoes, like, or you got a celly and baby mama tripping. You ain't got no kids, but you understand what this going through because you see the pain and you feel it. So it just definitely opened my eyes to, different perspectives, gave me the ability to see shit from different angles, and then just put that in the music. So now, even if it ain't my personal opinion, I'm still saying something that another nigga can be like, yeah, I feel that. Like, I know what that means. I know how that feels. So it definitely gave me that influence. Yeah.
Okay, so and this ain't even one of the questions that I had down, but I know in one of your songs you mentioned like you were facing like 20 something years,
Mhm.
and how could that impact you and like your family, like facing those years and then
Scared as a. I ain't about to sit here and act gangster about it. Nah, because it was originally it was 5 useful firearm charges, and you get 3 for your initial charge and 5 for every additional one. So it all rounded up to being 5 charges, so 3 plus 20. So when I find that out, I'm like, all right, well, I'm 19 now. I ain't gonna be home till I'm 42. You feel that? Sound crazy, don't it? So in my mind, I'm just like, I mean, I got a lawyer. We gonna fight it, but start to get comfortable with it. Like, don't let it slip from your mind that you can be sitting in this bitch through your 20s, 30s, and the beginning of your 40s. So no, it was terrifying. Mama crying, I'm crying, Mount crying. Cut that out. I don't want to know that he was crying. He was crying. My sister crying. Like, we all going through it,
No,
man.
that's
It
a
was
reason to cry.
no, for sure. It was terrifying, man. So to be able to come up under that and come up under it the right way, I mean, that's definitely a blessing for sure.
yeah. Okay, so I actually went to your album release party, and during that you mentioned Mouth. So your Mouth Fisher is his brother. If y'all don't know, Mouth was on the episode. This is his brother. So, Mouth had
Two
mentioned
episodes ago.
Mouth mentioned he had got on the mic and said a few words. It was real cute, real sentimental. But he had mentioned how you had came home and you like went to college, and
Mhm.
so I just wanted to highlight that and congratulate you because
Thank you.
don't always come home and be able to do stuff like that. I mean, and I don't know what else you do, but sometimes come home and have to do the same shit that
No,
put
for
them in jail
sure.
because they don't see no other route. So
And I ain't gonna hold you. It was tough because like you know you kind of get institutionalized for lack of better words. So like now, not only is you, excuse me, not only is you coming home to a new environment, you coming home to a new environment with college where it's like these kids ain't never seen nothing. They ain't never been around nothing. Like I'm either the most interesting person in the world or the most terrifying person in the world. And it ain't really no in between. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was tough trying to find that balance of like trying to break out of prison mindset while at the same time still trying to just navigate the real world at this point in life. So it was tough, but we got it done, man.
How old was you when you came home?
I was 24.
Oh, shit. Give some time.
Yeah, yeah. 5 years, 3 months.
That's a bit.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of piggybacking off.
Yeah, nah, he was Jewish. Shout out Kevin Diamondstein, man. My guy.
y'all better
Yeah, but going
No,
piggybacking off of like the whole jail situation or whatever, like being locked up and then coming home. How did that affect your relationships? Like females, friends,
yeah, not just like your
yeah.
your
Nah.
family, but like your relationships around you. Period.
Um, it made it so easy to cut people off, and that was a problem. Like I was so detached from anything because it's like I remember times like, bro, I'm in a cell, I'm alone. Like it's just me, you know. Like I can get on the phone, and I had to kind of be that way when I was locked up because I hated like calling you,
And you don't pick up.
or either you do pick up and like it's a little fun in the background. Now I'm mad, right? Why is you having fun? Like, bro, I'm in this board. Whatever, you'll pick up. What you doing? I'm jailing. What you think I'm doing? Like, going on, man?
What you doing? Time?
Time. So it just put me to the point where like I said, and I came to this point around like my 2 year mark when I had like 3 left. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna just detach from the outside world because at the end of the day, I don't have no control over what's going on out there. Therefore, I can't emotionally invest myself in what's going on out there. Because then I'm gonna be in this going crazy. I mean, I gotta do my time in here and be present every day, right? So when I came home, I still kind of had that mentality because that's what I was on and then it's hard to break certain habits. So like women will come in my life and I just didn't know how to be emotionally vulnerable. Um Friends would come and it's like, bro, you acting funny, huh? I'm acting funny. You ain't hit me in 6 months. Oh, I don't mean nothing by it. I don't really need to talk every day. Like, I still like you. But at the end of the day, just because I'm that way don't mean it's fair to build our relationship that way with others. So that's something that I had to break out of. I think I'm getting better. I think I know how to love now, but we'll see.
Okay, speaking
Figure
of
it
how to
out.
love,
Gosh
because I
almighty.
was about to slide it back to the music, but you brought it up. What
Gosh.
does Riq Fisher's love look like?
Damn,
Riq Fisher's in a relationship.
you got to say that.
Rock
Yes, he is.
it. Rock
Yes,
it.
he is.
That's so nice.
I love that.
I love that.
I love that. Clock it. Y'all 30.
It's over
Come up
with.
here, but like, yeah, I got about 3, 4.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
He could have been
and
single.
get my whoop when I get home. I ain't trying to argue.
I
I don't want to argue.
Nah,
man.
y'all
I
ask
don't
that
wanna
question to
argue.
the too, like with a relationship.
Ask,
But
because
never say.
if they're single, then we normally segue into like, well, what type of women, like, just because we have our
No, I know. I like the question. I'm just saying, a lot of they will come up here and be like, "Yeah, I got an old lady plus 3, 4 in the cut."
Man, none of those. None of those.
Nah, not my dog.
Mm.
Super hypothetical.
Not my man.
Yeah, it's super hypothetical.
Okay, well, we're gonna switch it back over to the music. What VA artist would be your dream collab? Or not?
It don't necessarily got to be dream, but
who would?
Who would you
Yeah,
like?
Yeah, you got some artists out here that could be a dream though.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
For real.
But yeah, that's
Yeah.
true because he is a VA artist. But
Mhm.
I was speaking more of like
More,
at home.
yeah.
Like I'm speaking in terms of at home.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I really would love a perfect world where like I could just make music with everybody. Like
Yeah.
there's something everybody got to offer, and hopefully there's something that I can offer every artist. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's a
So
dope answer.
I mean,
That boy
I
good.
really
That
would
media
love.
training right there.
I'm gonna have
That's
to.
media
Happy for
training.
knocking down your deals now.
Nah, for real, that's a good answer though. Because there are some talented artists here. So let me ask you this. With that being said, give me your top 5 here.
See, now all that media training go out the window.
But-
Because I'm
she
just
put your ass on the spot.
nah, because all I'm gonna say is my own boys.
But I'm just saying that's your honest opinion, though. That's your honest opinion. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like it's your then that's what you
Yeah,
feel. Like, and that's just
definitely.
what it is. It ain't no, you know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm just so biased, man. But at least I'm being
And it don't
honest
have to be
about
in
it.
no particular
Like,
order. I'm not asking you like your number. I'm just
yeah,
saying
like,
you could get if you could
yeah.
5 right now from home, like from here.
Like,
who
of
would
course,
you
my
say?
brother. I mean, I've been trying to get a project together with that for ages.
You do have, but he is on the album. And I
Yeah,
like that song as well.
yeah. Nah,
Okay.
that's become one of my favorites as time
Yeah.
went on.
That was nice. Yeah.
J Prime, who was also on the album.
That's
like him.
Navy Federal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was gonna tell you that I appreciate that the people that you have on your album can really rap because be putting their friends on tracks and their friends be
Gosh, like
the music. That's your homeboy and I respect it. That's y'all from the same hood, but your mans can't rap and don't be trying to accept that. So I appreciate that. That was nice. Shout out to you, my boy, because you can rap.
yeah, nah, but I mean,
Yeah,
that just kind of go to show like usually the people when I go to shows and I network with them, it's typically because I like the music. But then I get to know you and it's like, oh, you actually a cool regular outside of music. Cause that be the thing. A lot of niggas don't be regular.
Yeah, they
Like,
don't be.
they be a little off balance. I mean, it ain't my job to correct. I'm just gonna not
Move around.
You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, J Prime, Travis the singer still one of my favorite singers, man. It's my dog. Who else? It's crazy. You go blank when the question comes. And I know as soon as I get in the car, it's gonna be that I play, and I'm gonna be like, damn, why I ain't say that name? Oh, I love G Lit. She's so fire to me, man. Like her sound, her ear for this shit, man. Like,
and she just make good.
no
She
bullshit,
just make good
bro.
ass songs.
Like nothing to overthink. You
Yeah,
feel me?
she
It's
just
just
make
it's gonna
songs.
sound good and it's gonna feel good. You feel me? And that's my biggest thing. Like, how does it make you feel? Like, can you live life to it? You know, music is the soundtrack to life. So like,
Yeah.
in what situation can I play this? G Lit play that shit for like when I'm putting that shit
Okay.
on, getting clean.
So glad you said that. Okay, so I think I told you this before, but all right. So when and y'all need to write this down. Y'all can copy my sauce. When I start talking to a guy, I'll be like, "Hey, can you send me a song that makes you think about me, or something that reminds you of me, or you know what I'm saying?" And I always I'll go off depending on his song. No, because for real,
That's wicked.
Hey,
I'm
look,
and I'm telling you, and I'm
and
telling
that's
you,
too wicked right there.
That's wicked.
That opened up the door for me to say scrub the ground.
And I'm telling you, and when I send you this question, I'm like, you can take your time. You don't have to answer it right now.
I like that though. That's crazy.
Okay, you gotta give you time to think about it.
Interesting.
So I
Yeah,
asked Jason this. So the song that he sent me was this song by Riq, and it was called Drunk Sessions Volume 2.
Oh,
Now y'all
shit.
know when I
he said
first
it by he said
it was
Rick.
Riq song.
That's
You said a Rick.
Yes, but check this out.
Side.
Y'all know-
Hey.
So y'all know when I first started dealing with him, I was dealing with somebody else.
Side.
So keep that in mind when you listen to the song. When I first started dealing with him, I was dealing with somebody else. He sent me that song. I texted Monica. I said, "Oh, well, this go."
You had a man, I
Oh
waited.
boy,
I'm
you
still
look.
You had a man,
you
I waited.
influenced you
I'm
you
still yours for the taking. No, I can
you influenced the cheating. You know
What
what
the say on that song?
That was a good song. Like the whole
I never tried to break your heart. I never tried to break your heart.
That's
I never tried to
crazy.
break your heart. I knew my part and played it. You had a man, I waited. I'm still yours for the taking. No, I can tell you kind of want it, but you kind of waiting. I read your body language. Let's have a conversation. You hate niggas your heart because they always break it. You tired of them talking phases.
Oh yeah, he
Wait.
talking to so that's why he said that. This right.
Yeah, he said,
That's hey, my
he sent me that song. I listened to
That's
that.
crazy though.
I listened to that. Then he sings it. Like you can't love nobody
Okay,
if I'm not that
we got real fans in this.
somebody.
You know what I mean?
No,
Got real fans in this like that.
So okay, so he sent me that song.
That's crazy.
That wrong. I was like, and my cousin, everybody like, yeah, and that was that. And that was history.
Man, the Jank better not do that to me.
I'm glad I could play. I'm glad I could play a part in your love story, man.
Look at you, real stuff. So that's real.
Jank, send me that. I don't with you.
Play something. I want to play a clip of my favorite song on here. Go.
Okay,
My boy got fans now.
He's
Rick too though, man.
Nah, this for real though. I don't be playing.
Hey, y'all listen.
Nah, listen. In the world.
Oh yeah, this song is.
I wish I could play the whole thing.
It's so sweet.
I don't usually go. Homie told me about the club on time of the drive. Pulled up, parked the whip, now we headed inside. They patting down at the door. I left the gun in the rack. Walked in, looked around, and we feeling the vibe. Asked the bartender, can I get tequila and lime? Meanwhile, across the bar, this shorty catching my eye.
tough.
You gotta hear the whole thing.
Introduce myself and say, I'm Riq. It's nice to meet you. She said, I know who you are, baby. You a superstar. I was just listening for my girls in the car. I'm trying not to blush. I said, thank you so much. She asked me what I'm drinking. I'm filling up my cup. She real cool. And plus, she funny. She said she graduated Morgan State in 2020. Now she down here for work, and she just had a long week. She just wanted to unwind, maybe get a couple drinks. Now it's getting heavy. We just skip small talk. Whispered in my ear and said, let's go back to my loft. She grabbed me by the hand. I said, we should take it slow. She said, I don't want to take it slow. I want to take it off.
Okay, now fast forward, y'all.
What's the name of this one?
Take it.
Take it off.
Oh, I'm gonna title this on title right now. I'm about to play the Jank. You know what I mean? The little DJ. Nah, this tough though. That, you know what I mean? That sample going crazy.
Listen, why part?
Get clean, slip in the something more comfortable. I'm like, cool. She in the shower now. I'm waiting. Heart racing, filled with anticipation. Hear the water running. I ain't thinking nothing of it. Then all of a sudden, I get this feeling in my stomach. I try to push it to the side. It's hard to ignore. So I get up and pick my clothes up off the floor. I get dressed, call nigga tell him come get me as soon as I hang up. Come and kick in the door. 3 big pistols up. Shorty to set me up. I'm ready to my way out because I don't give a. Then I think I left my car. Run up on me and say, bro, that watch kind of hard. Now take it off.
Man,
Give me the watch and the chain before I make you a stain.
Take it off. Hey, that's something. Like it was just how I switched it up.
I told, listen, I was like,
get some
I
cutting.
was like, I was like, listen, Monica, he got this song. It's so sexy. And then all of a sudden,
Until it ain't.
yeah,
Nah,
it
that
was.
right
Vibe.
there.
It was.
With it, though.
It's a Norfolk City love story. You know?
You got to go get it. Apple Music, what else is that?
No, everywhere. Everywhere you can get your
Everywhere.
music.
At what cost?
Hey, yeah, I heard that. Norfolk City love story. You gotta
Norfolk
watch
City
these
love
Norfolk
story.
Jinx.
No, for real though.
I mean, that's everywhere,
These
man.
bitches will do anything
Right,
for
though.
a
That's
little
that
bit of
really
change.
Yeah, no,
everywhere though. Don't trust these.
Okay, back to the interview. Oh Lord, and then turn it back on.
Okay, so we talked about your top 5. Okay. So when we were setting up, I was having a conversation,
Gotcha.
and they were saying something in reference to like female rap,
Yeah.
but it was not anything positive. So I went to
Dang.
the block on it wasn't. It won't. It
Snitching,
won't. I want to spin the
snitching.
block on that because I'm just trying to figure out because I can name a couple around here that can rap.
No, I know a couple
And
rap.
And it's some
Absolutely.
they're not the best rappers, but like they got it.
Okay, so you gotta let because we need to defend ourselves
Okay.
now. Okay.
That's like
Yeah.
girls want to know what's going on.
Yeah,
Who
nah.
What out here?
I feel like that conversation that we had was taken out of context.
Exactly.
So
Bring it back in.
So let's reel it back in. The conversation was, if I'm dealing with a woman, I don't want it to be based off music, because if I don't like the music, then I'm not gonna like you. That doesn't mean women can't rap.
Okay, that's not what I heard, y'all. I hate when try to send me a song. I be like,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
keep
what
it a
it is.
thou out.
And then somebody else said, if they on
Yeah,
Instagram and you see
I'ma
and
put
they
it
see
to
the
like
bitch
this.
rapping, they
If-
swiped it up.
Listen, if
Now-
I'm on the ground and I see a bitch,
The person that said it,
you know
yo.
what I mean? Soon
They
you
try to
talking
flip
about break a bank, swipe, get your out of here. You too aggressive. They too aggressive. No, I'm gonna take it up. Who I do out here, but on some G, I'm tired of women rapping. I ain't gonna even hold you. I hate to say it like that. I'm swiping on you. But I do like Pretty Loco.
we already know.
Not Pretty Loco fire.
And I
package.
was it Joe Bianca?
Oh,
What's your
JoJo 2 Time.
Mhm.
That's her.
That's her joint?
That's her.
Who?
Yeah, Joe Bianca. Yeah, she
I like Pretty Savage. I about to say I like
Savage
Pretty
fire.
Savage.
Pretty Savage,
is what I'm
yeah,
about
she
to say.
decent. She decent
Pretty
too.
Savage is
Dime
alright.
Dollars
I
is
like
dope.
Dime
Dime Dollars is dope.
I fuck with Dime
Miscellaneous is dope.
Yeah,
Nah,
I don't know
yeah, Pretty
Miscellaneous
Savage is
but
dope. Let me
No,
not
I
see
like
Miscellaneous
Pretty
it.
fire.
Savage. I like
I got Pretty Savage on my.
I like Dime Dollars.
Mhm.
Like it's
Them the three.
It's just talent. It's just talent around here in general. Like
it's a young girl.
lot.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Look from that verses that we did. Like she could use some
Bunny girl or something.
Big Homie Tape is that whatever her name is. She can rap. She can rap. I don't mean to call you because you follow the page. I can rap. I can tell that you're young.
Yeah.
I can just tell that you're young.
Agreed.
But bar for bar, this girl can rap, yo. For real though. She can. But all her raps ain't necessarily about her. But I get it. But we tired of her talking about their money.
I was gonna say that. I mean,
I was about to say, I mean, we're tired of her.
definitely two sides to the
That's
coin.
what
Oh, for sure.
sells. So that's what they gonna rap about. That's what sells.
They're rapping about their money since the beginning of rap.
And bitches been rapping about they since the beginning of the time.
Lil Kim, Foxy Brown,
Not in the 80s, not MC Light, not Queen Light, not MC
It's
Light,
not like this.
not Queen
It
Latifah.
was work.
Okay, but you
It was no way in I
was
should
just
have been.
saying.
It's not saying thing. Not tonight by Little Kim. I don't want tonight. I don't know where I'm gonna
I
rap.
mean, my neck, my back was a real thing.
Rap don't start there with women.
It
You may say I'm
It
old,
doesn't start there, but I'm
but MC
saying.
Light won't rap on them. Queen
She
Latifah
wasn't-
won't rap on them.
What I'm saying is it's been going on for
No one here.
30
Like,
plus
you ain't
years.
saying about really, like, not explicit. No,
that is
I mean-
explicit, but you can't stop.
But you also got.
Explicit.
But you also got
But
to look at
30
it.
years ago, she was rapping about. It's not point.
Listen, the oldest career.
The oldest career in
I'm saying every time we have the same argument with Boss. I
That's
understand what he's saying, but that's what's selling. Like
That's what I can say. That's what
No,
they are.
listen, my main
Rap about
I
money.
know, but what I would say is,
it's how he was gonna rub you down. How he was gonna
listen, but even rapping about money though, even with rapping about money and shit, on the albums, you will get diversity.
Money.
Yes.
Well, it's not. So you got rapping like too. It's diverse.
Money.
I'm not saying that. That's 4 or 5 different things. All a girl talking about is popping and breaking.
About
2 things. Limited to 2 things.
But they not
Money. Pain.
their man going up with it friends, being heartbroken. Yeah.
Who's talking about that?
What you what? Who
It
is
ain't
rappers?
about-
You don't listen to all the rap.
I
I know you don't because you don't like it.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. We get to a
rap
point.
about her heart being broke.
Yeah. Nah, Tink is fire.
I
love
love
Tink.
Tink ain't no rapper.
I want to be
Whoa.
Tink was a rapper.
Tink was a rapper.
Before
She's not a rapper
Tink
right
was
now.
singing,
when Tink
she
was
was a rapper.
dog.
But she still will rap.
Yeah,
She was a rapper.
But like, look, it's if Tink wanted to just rap,
She could.
it's not many that could
Tink
women that could rap with her, bro.
Tink
Tink was the original.
Yeah.
Tink blew up from Dolce. I mean, Tink blew up from singing though. That's more so what I'm trying
She
to
did
say.
with sales, but what I'm saying is that's bargain to death if she wanted to.
Like she got this old record when she was with Timbaland still, called Around the Clock.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, she
Might
was
have
rapping.
research that.
I listen to T.
She
Like,
was
I do too.
rapping.
Like, I
Point
love
is,
the dark skin shorty.
who are
Nicole. Nah.
I got
Nicole
what
Wright,
you-
but
Nicole.
what?
she can sing.
Tweet. I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's who Tink remind me of.
I
That's who they
can go
took
for that.
in that direction.
I can go
But
for that.
even with that being said, it's still like just the
But Tink was fire.
diversity. You know what I mean? That's all. Just diversity.
She young.
Tink remind me of
Tweet made a song about. That was.
I mean, but
it's just
we also in a place where artists got a lot more creative
I
freedom
just feel
to
like
really do the things they probably wanted to do or say 20 years ago that you can say now.
I just feel like that people try to do what sells.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that means you rap about her. I mean, there are rappers out right now that their whole career they've rapped about another life. And they ain't living at all.
We just watched the Rollo
Another
where he said he was tight because at a point he was mad because he is around rappers. I'm getting the money. You know, I got. He said that his biggest thing in his career was Future saying, "Got the dog food like Rollo."
Yeah.
He said that's what made me come outside. That's what made me start rapping because now y'all know who
Rollo is. Yeah.
Now y'all know, hey, I'm Rollo.
But I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the issue is not necessarily about what talk about because ain't really no new topics. It's nothing new said in hip hop. It's all about how it sounds. If you can diversify the sound of your because if we talking about the same thing, but I just put it in a different way.
You made it a hot song.
Hot line, I made it a hot song type.
because when I listen to your album, I be at church. Then I be in the mother club.
We going to church.
Then I be ready to let up my Navy account.
We at church. We with the scammers. We on the block. Listen,
We praying raw. We loving our
feel
family.
me?
Like all that happening in one.
That's diversity. Women ain't got that. They
Women
just talking
do
about
have-
they ain't got break.
That's not true.
What rapper,
Where's
what
the-
female rapper have you listened
Where's
to?
the
her
Love Is Blind
whole-
songs at?
Her whole album. When's
I
the
don't
last
hear
time
no
you
Love
done
Is
that?
Blinds out here.
that's a good question. I'm on y'all
Where
side.
When is the last time you listened to a female rapper's whole album?
Glorilla.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's a good album. too.
And you
Nigga,
like
man.
Glow, but Glow
I
talks
fuck with
about break.
Glow deep. Glow got deep.
About
Nah,
that.
Glow, she got
But
diversity.
she still talks about that same.
That's why I say it's just diversity. That's all
Like
I'm
she
asking.
Diversity in her album.
Moose Knuckle.
I don't mind that. You can be, but
No,
also
I'm saying
she
in
got
her
other
song,
songs that's talking
she
about
said-
other
But
things.
okay, so that's the point. You just made your point.
I mean,
You
what?
said it doesn't matter. You just said it wasn't happening.
It's
with
more
the
than
women.
Glow. Don't put every female rapper in that box. That's
And
It's more than Glow. I'm about
Lady London.
what's her name? Lotto. She ain't Lotto no more.
Lady
Lotto
London.
album
Lady
is
London
not.
Nice.
Oh,
Lady
Lotto
London.
album
No,
was fire.
Lotto album is on fire, and it's not just about.
I feel like she's on direction
She's
because
not.
she's 21 off. Now she talking about the Blitz. How she
She's been 21. Oh,
want her no phone with her Lotto. I
So
want her Lotto.
you don't want me to be.
she can't talk about cooking, and she can't talk about bang bang shoot 'em up.
Well, so that raises a question for me.
So just Stop rapping, just sing to this.
Now,
My man,
how do y'all feel about an artist that maybe ain't really cut from that cloth, but still make music as if they outside doing X, Y, and Z?
Well, everybody knows Drake.
It's entertainment. You want to pump fake, pump fake.
I don't really like
I know, I agree.
but I know that it
I know,
sells.
I know that opinion is unpopular, but
What's the
personally,
one your little young with the braces who tell you like I just like making music.
Lil Tecca.
Lil
Yeah,
Tecca.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
If you Lil Tecca, if you coming off like Lil Tecca, like, hey, I can rap, and this is the genre.
Yeah,
I'm
Mike,
gonna talk
give him
about
Mike.
this shit, but I ain't really
You gave him
living
on
it.
mic?
Yeah, like I
Give him
mean,
my mic.
I don't really care for it, but because I like poetry and stuff. Like I want you to talk about some real shit, like that you've experienced. I don't really want you lying, but I know that's what sells. So do you, boo?
Yeah,
But is it lying?
I'll be lying.
Is it lying if my man did it?
See, these are
You said what?
Is it lying if my man did it?
If you make it seem like you did it.
As long as you're not.
That's how you tell the story.
If you talking
I
in
got
third
this story
person, then you can tell it in third.
No, you can't.
Why?
Yeah, I ain't sick with it.
Man, I'm lying.
This is
I'm
not
out
a
here,
children's
guys.
If I was listening like
I'm a lie.
I
don't
don't
know.
incriminate myself. That's the first thing they do when you get pull up your lyrics.
I'm lying. I'm lying
But that's
straight.
just, if we think about the city girls,
I got
they
100.
rap about, but JT is literally that beefing with to say anything about Uzi. Like she not out
And
there
Young
doing
Bad
none of
Amy
that
was
shit.
the same way. She
She
was
not doing none of that.
she was in love,
So it's
but
cool.
talking
So
about
everybody agrees.
tricking on
So
niggas.
I say it's cool to cap in your rap. You don't like it.
I don't really
You
care
want it to be real. You want
I
to real.
would prefer somebody to be real, but
too.
but if it's a good song, it's a good song. But
I agree.
I'm a
people,
rapper.
people gonna cap. People cap in real life.
I'm rapping like I did it.
It's
And I ain't
niggas
doing
out here
it.
that be capping on their
I mean-
podcast. It's like
I mean, I'm
cap.
gonna be honest. Like even in my music, right? Now, granted, you know me, you know what I'm into. What I was into. Let's be clear. I'm living on the right side of the law these days. But even with that being said, I mean, there's always room for exaggeration because this is entertainment. You get what I'm saying? If I pop the Navy for 6,000, I might lie and say I popped it for 20 on the song. I mean, just
Capping.
knowing well, I'm not doing that because anything after 10, they call an IRS.
The a lot more entertaining than the truth.
Always.
But you
So
Yeah. You feel me?
Like,
Like
you see me in the club, I'm with the gangsters.
I'm
You
so-
see me out on the block, I'm with
so
the
if I
gangsters.
say,
I'm with the
yeah, we riding around ready to blick something, like
You don't know.
you can believability. It's just
I was
it's just a
on the
fact.
phone with you. You was at home when you got.
Yeah. Hey,
Why did you lying?
I don't believe nobody anyway.
You was at home.
We was in
playing
bed.
PS5. You lying.
9 years old, I seen that.
Crazy, right?
We don't even know if that really happened. That's crazy.
Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and switch it up a little. We're gonna go ahead and swerve on to the would you rather question. So the first question I have is, would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
Oh, pass self for sure.
Why?
Cause that up.
What would you say?
Don't people. It's just that simple.
Okay, good luck.
My past. Me too. Because I ain't gonna say she was fucked up, but I think I went through a lot of things that I could have avoided. So yeah, I would been
I think I would want to tell my past self to learn how to let go because I'm 35 and I'm still struggling with that. And I realized that a few weeks ago when I was at my friend's funeral. Like we had the funeral and it's people there like from high school that I didn't like. And I found myself like really wanting to be like, get the fuck around me. Like I don't even remember why I don't like you.
Ready to tee off at a
But I
funeral
think
is crazy.
I don't know how to, but I'm just so I don't know how to let go. So I wish that I could go back and tell my like gonna around the room, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Grow up.
It's a good
I'm
time.
telling my present self that too. Listening.
Be hard.
Yeah.
It be hard.
Okay.
Me personally, let me answer my little jank. We gotta move on and shine. Nah,
he missed this, y'all.
Nah, I'm gonna be quick. I just tell my old self go buy more Bitcoin.
Hey, no. Buy all that Expeditiously.
Oh, so you would talk to your past self too.
I was talking about past self for sure.
Okay.
Spend that.
One, Kadisha. Oh no, I'm trying to.
Okay, we on air.
Okay. I'm gonna. Oh, you found one. Okay. Would you rather only watch one single movie for the rest of your life, or only eat the same food for the rest of your life? That's a little rough, ain't it? What?
Eat the same food. I could eat salmon and eggs for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
You eat what?
Salmon and eggs. Gotta get your protein, man.
It's easy to eat the same food and watch the same game movie. Yeah.
What you about to watch, New Jack City?
Yeah, for that
tomorrow.
1,000th time.
Same movie.
Hey, babe, you wanna watch a movie? New Jack City.
You a loser.
Same movie a lot anyway.
Female do that though. I was my baby mom the first 2 years. I think she watched Baby Boy every day. And I'm looking at her like, that's why you like that. Baby Boy every day.
Thought you was eat that. She already said talk to. I already said talk to, but
Hey, now,
you go.
Quint, that's a fucked up movie for real.
Hey, I hate that movie.
Shorty
No,
just
I didn't look at it how I look at it now.
that Jody the bad guy. The
Like
whole time?
it was like really up. Like
Yeah,
that.
nah.
I didn't even see it like that back
I
then.
ain't see it. Doing this shit.
I know, but I won't.
Hey,
I'm mature.
Shorty
now.
fresh out of Planned Parenthood on the bed, fucked up. This said, so since she ain't going nowhere, let get your copy.
That's crazy.
Jody was really the bad guy that whole movie.
No, he
Niggas
was.
don't
He
acknowledge it,
was
bro.
That was obvious though.
He was a real
female. This lets you know how
monster.
females will give it so much grace. But you watching this movie and not knowing that this is a piece.
Oh, true.
Look, Jody, not Jody. Walk around here saying about that. Jody,
Hold up, homeboy pulled up the old girl crib that worked with your girl. Wow, off the muscle, you tweaking. Get there, kiss all X, Y, and Z. Pull the rubber out, then decide last minute. Nah, I ain't even gonna do this. I ain't gonna disrespect my girl like
And at
this.
this point, this bitch.
You done did it already. You actually, you might as well go get
actually
over it.
being good right there. He was there, but he did pull back.
it don't matter. You shouldn't have went there.
Yeah, but
Why
I
am I
ain't
at your
cheat
house?
though.
You cheated.
I ain't cheat.
You did.
No, intercourse.
To this, she was talking to this.
You've been able to even get in contact with her.
They're still getting dragged, and she's still getting.
I'm
I've been
whooping
checking
everybody.
You know he was selling dresses. He might have been over there fixing
Hold on. And if I remember the scene, correctly, he let her for a little bit.
She did.
Yeah.
She did. Man,
You in
ain't
it.
cheating. That's cheating.
You in it. You know what I mean? You might as well go get it over with. Talking about this shit wrong. It's been wrong. You've been wrong. I mean, you might as well finish the job.
Yeah, but definitely not the same movie. That would be back to the point.
Okay.
You can't do that.
All right, I got one. Would you rather be remembered in history books for doing something terrible, or be completely forgotten after you die?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be the terrible.
Yeah, I got a tattoo that says, "Please remember me." Right.
Write me down in history.
I feel like I struggle with ego for real.
What was the other
And
option?
that's something we got to accomplish.
It said,
Or be
would you rather
forgotten
be remembered in history books for doing something terrible, or be completely forgotten after you die?
Hold
But I
on.
don't even want
Hold on, yeah. I was just about to ask that. What's the terrible?
What's the terrible?
Like, what's the
But
terrible?
they don't get like you.
Yeah, like I ain't doing none of that. No freaky.
We're not specifying what it is that you did terrible.
It's terrible.
It just was terrible.
Like
Could
terrible.
I just say like robbed 100 banks or something?
More so terrible, like more so like terrible though, like
It's not against my moral code.
Yeah, like
no, that's terrible. That's terrible. We saying that like that. It got to be like that.
Enemy against your love.
Yeah.
Oh, then nah.
Yeah,
Just
you
forget about
basically
it.
you agree.
Yeah,
Ah,
I'll be forgetting.
Yeah, just forget me, because it's
Yeah, I'll be forgetting.
You're not
You
about-
don't need to remember me no way. I'm alright.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm dead.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gone. Like,
Yeah.
What's up?
okay, this is the last like not racy question.
She gonna get straight to it. Let me
Would you rather live in a world without music or a world without movies? I already know that.
Yeah, you know, listen.
Everybody, I can live without movies.
Yeah.
They didn't say without TV. They didn't say without podcasts. They didn't say without YouTube. They just said you can't watch movies, but you watch series that are sometimes like movies. So like, cool.
I still got
I
power.
got to have my music.
Yeah.
Power
10
is a
years
show.
from now, I can put that same movie on and get that feeling.
Mhm.
I don't know if that TV gonna get it.
It ain't.
I love.
I feel like I
But
could
you
go
don't
back.
have music.
I feel like I could go back and watch
You
Power.
don't
and
have-
get
That's
that
what I'm
feeling.
saying. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
I have done
Just
that.
kill me
Yeah.
now. I'm good.
I would go back and watch the show quick.
Okay. So would you rather
Okay.
say your partner's best friend's name during or your ex's name during?
And I just
I'm just gonna have to understand
Your partner's who?
your partner's best friend or your ex.
can I just take a shot to that?
I got the same.
No.
You gotta answer
I
the
got
question
it.
out of the game.
Would you rather say your partner?
You gotta answer
My
it.
Oh,
heart
this
is-
ain't the
That's
truth.
best
This ain't the
friend.
truthful.
Well, I'm
big,
gonna go ahead.
uh,
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go
Veronica
ahead
said
and
she was
I'm gonna tell you
her
what I said the last time because I'm still
friend.
thinking back. I would say my partner's best friend's name, and I would be like, "Bro, we just finished talking about that.
You talk about his
Like,
I would never want my to think that I'm his best friend or that I'm ever looking at him.
no, it's a reason that it's a possibility that could
Okay,
say
so
anything.
how you feel about it?
My
Bro?
ex, no. Why you thinking about?
Okay, how you feel about it?
I would rather say
Is your girlfriend gonna watch this?
probably.
Okay, well, girlfriend, please
I
don't take
would
this
rather-
hard. He talking about before you. Go ahead.
But it's two sides of it now that I think about it.
That's a hard
I would rather say, well, I can give you a reason for both. I would rather say my ex's name because I don't want her friendship with her best friend.
And I would
thinking
never
that's going on.
him to
right?
feel like
Yeah.
something happened between us or that I would
But at
want
the
something
same
to happen.
time,
That makes sense.
I don't want to say my ex name because I don't want her to think I'm thinking about that at all.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, 'cause
I
I'm not. So like,
all right, but
it's a lose-lose for sure.
at one point though, I had an ex that just wouldn't
It's
go
probably the
away.
last time we had.
Calling my
But,
phone,
yeah.
kept calling my phone, so I'd be like, man, this nigga.
But I also be how she's saying it. Like, if you learn me, like, when I first started taking her, I had a she was on my so it's like
Like he
if
kept.
he
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
And then
But-
Yeah, I would say
No.
me personally.
I talk about my friend all the time. We just
I'm
was
gonna
talking about
definitely
it.
my ex.
I'm gonna say the ex. So
I
it's
been having nightmares. I'm gonna say another.
really just want to say my ex and just have to fight.
I mean, I wouldn't dare say the
Right.
best friend because you know
Yeah,
how
best
much.
friend is crazy.
Best
So
friend
bring
is
up-
wicked. You
And
feel
Best
then
me?
you
friend
ain't
is
gonna
crazy.
be able to convince me that you don't want to. If you haven't her, you must want to.
Yeah, best friend is crazy.
Bro, I'm gonna lose.
You
Yeah,
must
man,
want to.
listen. I mean, either way, this is probably gonna be the last time y'all ever have sex. So either way, there's no W's in the situation. You're not fixing it. You feel me?
Okay, Ronnie, this on you.
Either way, with boxing gloves.
Either way, what boxing gloves, man?
Let's be this.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I can't
gonna
even
catch that little fade, man.
So we can go to bed.
You know, listen.
We gonna both of me.
That's funny.
You feel me? Might sleep back to back. We got it out the way.
I got one in funny.
Okay.
I'm going to jail.
I'm not going.
Would you rather
Okay.
secretly receive oral while you're at work,
Yeah.
at your work desk, or secretly give a partner oral at their desk?
I want to be my partner.
Bro, my mama is watching this.
Hey, girl.
Who? Your mama.
My mama is watching
Sorry.
this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't know. I forgot that question again. What the?
Would you rather give underneath the desk or get it from like?
Oh, I'm definitely not giving no. That's
I would rather give it.
yeah, I don't let a girl do that.
Come on, Riq. Come on, Riq.
I would rather give it.
I feel like if I receive, it's probably gonna be a little quicker. So we should just, I'm gonna just catch it out the way.
I ain't about to be on no desk looking dumb. I had that give me top.
Hey, I don't like this box.
But this the thing, like I'm not elaborating on this, man.
Yeah, right, keep it moving.
Next question, man.
Would you rather watch every night forever or never watch?
Never
No,
watch.
yeah.
Every night, just because I probably did.
Nah, I would watch every night.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what was the question again?
You're gonna either watch it every night
or
or
never watch it
again.
again.
And you gotta understand, I'm not putting stipulations on. Literally go to the video. So I'm gonna just watch it every night.
Oh, just to get it out the way, just in case.
I don't want to not be ever never to watch it again.
Yeah, I need to watch it one time.
Yeah, I need to watch it because I be going breaks.
Okay, I got it.
I might need some new ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
would
sure.
you rather post a nude on Instagram or post a nude on Facebook?
Instagram. Mama, listen,
My mama and
my aunties on Facebook.
Oh yeah. That's my mom on Facebook.
And they just see me pole out. This is wicked, man. This is wicked.
Say, look, I'm on Facebook. On Instagram. They were like, yeah, there.
I got distant uncles and shit hitting me up. What you doing, nephew? What's up? I gotta explain.
In 10 years.
Digital footprint is man.
I don't even be on Facebook though. Facebook be the worst.
No, Facebook is crazy.
What?
Okay. Would you rather have the best of your life once or mediocre every day? What?
You mean a mediocre every day?
Yeah, because I mean,
What?
I still have learning sessions that were mediocre.
Yeah, as long as you busting the nut, that's all that matters.
I do the mediocre.
Yeah,
I do the mediocre.
Sometimes I ain't got. Cause I know I'm gonna get it tomorrow. Tomorrow might be better than.
Yeah.
I might get it.
I mean,
Right
let me ask you: is it mediocre for both parties, or is it just mediocre for me?
It's for you.
Oh, I mean, if she getting hers, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you rather tie someone up or be tied up?
Oh, tie me up. Can't believe I answered that so fast. You
could wait next all my life I wanted to be tied up.
I ain't never been tied up.
What about you, Mark?
That's freaky. Freaky.
Take it off.
I think I want to be tied up.
I got restraints at it.
Yeah, I wanted to be tied up.
So yeah,
I ain't never been tied up.
you can tie me.
Shit.
Why?
Me to be there.
Yeah, I want to be tied up.
Not like that. Look, see, she ain't even say, nah, what do you like that?
Y'all don't want to talk about the Bible? Nothing? You gonna keep wild?
We talked about what's your favorite Bible verse.
Would you rather have a one night stand at your parents' house or at their parents' house?
Damn.
What kind of question is this?
The question that I'm asking.
One night stand?
At your parents' house or their parents' house?
Well, where? Out of parents' home?
I don't know.
Maybe.
So this is just.
They may be home.
So this could be anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
They could be home. They could not be home. But it's either at your mom's crib or her mom's crib.
I probably do it at your parents' house, cause.
Yeah,
I mean, I can leave.
Yeah.
And I don't know your parents.
I'm more scared of pissing my mama off
Yeah,
than
I ain't
pissing your
done that
mama
shit
off. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My
story.
mama done seen me. You know what I mean? I'm rather her see me. Somebody else mama see.
Yeah, I don't never gotta see your mama again. So it's a one night stand. I never
And I don't
gotta
gotta
see
bump
you
into
again.
you again. It's hopefully.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, one night stand, and you right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
I'm
mama
gonna burn the
house.
scene out and leave.
I knew you was that.
Yeah,
I'm not.
straight in the bathroom.
My mama. My mama
You
ain't gonna
ever seen Don't Be a Menace?
No, my mama. Listen, my mama. You know what Jesus say? How stupid don't be. My rooms got rooms.
Yeah.
My mama house rooms got rooms. She not even gonna know and we in her house. We gonna be way on the top floor somewhere.
You got
Like,
the space.
and I'm comfortable. I don't feel like I gotta sneak because I know how to maneuver in it.
I ain't right in the guest
my
bathroom.
mother lives a little more modestly, so.
That's all you gotta do. Guest bathroom, we out there.
I ain't going to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
your mama, that is weird. My grandma caught me one time.
Would you rather be single forever?
Gosh almighty. I'm listening to you. I'm not even going.
Would you rather
That was
be
crazy.
single forever or date someone with no interest in?
Oh, I'll be single forever.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, the other
But you
question?
said date someone with no interest. It's important to me in a relationship.
Oh, I got
No,
you.
for sure.
It's like high
Yeah.
up there for me.
Yeah,
For
you
I hate when people try to pretend like it's not.
It is though.
Yeah, you gotta go. Number one.
I think good.
Well, I wouldn't say number one.
I ain't gonna say it's number one, but it's important.
Like a smooth number three.
We
Top five for sure.
If you ain't throwing out
Top
this
three.
relationship over, and he got the on the regular.
All right.
No,
But he don't want her to talk about throwing and all that.
No, I want you to throw the me. I don't want you to throw it on the wax.
Yeah.
Throw that to me. You ain't gotta talk about all the time. Like, I ain't.
So don't be over someone just be over
Yeah, my girl got to be. Well, I'm gonna stay single for life.
Okay, so would you rather only be able to have doggies? You one or the other. You for the rest, like you can't. Wait, what was the
I
question?
can't.
Only one dog be all day.
I like to see. I like to see. Yeah, I like to see my. I like to see my work.
No, okay.
I see you tomorrow.
I see you tomorrow. Crazy.
Please.
I don't know.
I mean, that's a tough one because
like
this is the
me
best.
being on top.
No, we talking about. That's right.
You got to pull your ass on top of you.
I don't know.
We talking about old school grandma.
No, it's a shot. That's second.
No, we talking about grandma.
From the back. From the back.
So you would
Away from the back.
Or if he was on the couch like that.
Lady, how you got these questions and don't got to get clarification for your own questions?
What's
I'm
not gonna hold on.
You know what is out this.
Yeah, that's a.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah. Let me hear it.
Would you rather be naked in front of your ex again, or the person to your left?
In front of my ex, cuz.
The to the left, guys. How much do it? To the left.
Since there's no left, you're just gonna loop around to the back of the house.
To the left, right there, cuz. Yeah.
It's kind of corner.
Yeah, my ex, cuz. She didn't see my shit shriveled out the shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, your ex do know if the person
She
decided
good,
you
yeah.
isn't familiar, your ex.
I'm like, I'm good. Dude was like, God, it's cold in here, ain't it what?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take a shot.
Reese said, I'm just taking a shot.
I need a refill while we on the subject.
Ooh, I got another good one. Go ahead. Would you rather join the Mile High Club or have a
Probably already had though.
I ain't never had no, but I ain't never did no Mile High.
The way these planes is
I wouldn't.
Damn, the way these planes is crazy.
Aviation standards are not up to par.
I'm not.
Okay, the plane crashed into the side. We went out like it was before January 19th.
I don't want
I'd rather have a
in this little bathroom.
nasty.
But I mean, the Mile High Club, you could be on a PJ.
Oh well, we on
And you know what I'm
maybe
saying?
That's different.
It ain't say you was on an airplane with her that
we on a
other day.
PJ, but I'll hide me, baby.
That ain't really exciting to me in the plane. Like,
How you know you never done
I
it?
know.
it's like fucking in here.
You've never seen a cloud. You ain't never been that close to a cloud.
I
don't think I got windows in the bathroom.
Plane and said I want to get some. I ain't never been on.
Yeah, like I ain't hopping on the
niggas
plane.
step on
I ain't
the-
hopping on the plane.
You know how you gotta be to get on the plane, and your first thought is, damn.
Me and my dude is on a private jet on our way to an island.
That's a private.
I mean, that's a whole different type of scenario.
That's a whole scenario.
You flying Spirit, bro.
I literally just said you could be on a PJ.
Yeah,
I
but Jenny,
I got
a PJ.
I got an $85 round ticket. This ain't that.
Exactly.
I go to sleep on a plane too. But if I'm on a private jet, that's gonna be a little.
It just depends on the circumstances.
Taking the over that.
I mean,
Shit like that. I'm taking it. On land.
Me and my woman are gonna join the Mile High Club because we're adventurous.
Yeah. Hey, you know, give me the 3-piece.
we can actually get a PJ and bring it with us, and we can just do it all at one time.
Well, see, now we add too many factors into the equation.
Realistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm already scared of heights.
All right, okay. Y'all. All right, on a serious note, I'm gonna ask you one more question. We're gonna wrap it up.
Talk to me.
What was your favorite part of being on our podcast?
You insane.
This was a wild one.
Yeah,
Good one.
This was a fun one.
yeah, we definitely went a lot of different places. Nah, I just enjoyed the just the energy. I mean, being able to come talk freely. I mean, it's a blessing. Talk to me.
I can't wait for you to get fired.
1919 is my favorite song.
Wow, really?
Just because I come from that. So it's.
What song?
It's
1919 on the
Yeah.
last album.
It's supposed
Nah, wasn't the last before the last?
Oh, yeah.
So the first.
Yeah, first. Yeah.
So the first. Tell me about what made you. What put you in the mood to make that?
Well, 1919 as a project was really just a bunch of, I'm gonna be honest, a bunch of rushed songs because I was just home and I felt like I needed to put a project out. I had just did Norfolk State Homecoming. And it was like I dropped like 4 songs on like a little homecoming pack. And it was what it was, but it was like, and partially also I was kind of nervous. I can't even remember what. Oh yeah, I was involved in another case, and I thought I was about to get locked back up. So I'm like, I just need to put something out.
I was not let me excited like the leading up to you coming home.
Oh no, Mouth was. I can never give my brother enough credit
Shout
for
out
real.
to Mouth. Loving Mouth last episode when he was up here, like DMs was going crazy. I think my boy is still single and ready to mingle, so still sliding the DMs. You know what I'm saying?
My dog.
Gosh almighty. But yeah, nah. So that project was really it was, which is why I love At What Cost so much, because this is the first project where I really got to sit down, take my time, not rush it, didn't care about getting something out immediately.
But 1919
It was just
it was raw.
It was raw. That's exactly what it was. It's also put me in a position where like 1919 is sort of like a high that I'm still chasing. You get what I'm saying? Like the reception from it, the vulnerability in it all, you know. I've been trying to figure out ways, and I'm still trying to figure this shit, like how can I make something as raw and vulnerable as this while also upping the quality of the music itself. You get what I'm saying? So
you can tell that
it's a balance in that.
Of quality of music as far as like production, the beats, just how it was mixed. 1919 is my favorite project. Just as
it's a lot of pain in that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and listen to some.
Hey, listen, I appreciate you. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I really wish you could.
And what was the other joint? The little, you had the little EP. With the shorty on the front.
Drunk sessions. Yeah, 1, 2. Did I do a drunk sessions? 3? Nah, just drunk sessions.
Candy.
1 and 2.
It was
Candy.
Candy.
But that is my grandmother on the front, sorry. That is crazy. You tweaked.
I didn't know that.
You snapped.
You gotta stop.
That is my grandmother.
And nigga said, who on the front is your grandma?
Yeah.
Me and my girl stayed up to 2 o'clock.
That's a compliment to your grandma, though. You gotta be.
I didn't see the old pictures.
Nah, a recent, well, at the time, recent, she passed, but.
Literally,
I need to see.
show her this is probably my, out of the 3, 1919 was the introduction, 1919 is my favorite song, but that second, or EP, or that second album, whatever you want to introduce it as, or qualify it as, was like, you got something.
I ain't gonna hold you. That was my least favorite, to be honest. Yeah, reason being, it was me kind of. I know we trying to wrap this up. You done got me talking.
Only because my friends are texting me like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?"
Listen, man, we gonna take.
We can talk. Yeah,
this a part 1. We gonna do a part 2 for sure.
Yes, sure. Yeah, but I say all that to say this: you're amazing.
Thank you so much.
Do you have anything upcoming that you want to? I show up to you. But do you have anything upcoming or anything that you're about to do that you would like the audience to know? Or do you just want to listen to the album and follow you and stay tuned?
Both, actually.
And where can you be found?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Riq Fisher, RIQFISHER. Upcoming Riq Fisher and Friends, April 12th. I'm excited about that. Location to be announced.
What's the name of the project?
At What Cost? Stream it, all platforms, it's everywhere.
And I suggest everybody go listen.
Put my heart and soul into it.
Yeah, and if we're stepping it, then because
it's like
you know what we play
in a little minute.
Yeah, we won't play like that. So anyway, guys, we're back. We're here to stay. We haven't been as consistent, but be ready to be sick of us. So, like I always say, like, comment, share, and we're out. Bye.
Let's talk about it. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, guys. Thanks a lot. Until next time, and we're out.